Ever wondered what makes Demon Slayer so much more than just stunning animation and epic fight scenes? Why does this anime hit us right in the feels time and time again? Today, we diving deep into the emotional core of Demon Slayer to uncover what truly makes it a modern masterpiece. It all starts with our hero, Tanjiro Kamado. He isn't your typical shonen protagonist driven by a desire to be the strongest. His journey is fueled by something far more relatable and powerful: love. The love for his family, and specifically his desperate, unwavering quest to save his sister, Nezuko. This isn't a story about gaining power for power's sake. It's a story about protecting what you hold dear. We see this from the very first episode. That heart-wrenching scene in the snow, where Tanjiro carries Nezuko, begging her not to die, not to give in to her demon transformation. It's raw, it's painful, and it immediately forges a connection between us and him. We're not just watching his journey, we're on it with him, feeling every setback and celebrating every small victory. This powerful theme of family isn't limited to the Kamado siblings. Think about the spider family on Mount Natagumo. Rui, the lower rank 5 demon, creates a twisted, abusive family out of fear and control because he craves the genuine bond he lost as a human. His story is tragic. It shows us that the desire for connection, for family, is a universal need, even for the monsters Tanjiro fights. It's a brilliant way to add layers to the villains, making them more than just obstacles. They are echoes of what our heroes could become if they lost their way. And that brings us to the next point, the profound empathy of Demon Slayer. The show doesn't just portray demons as evil creatures to be slain, it gives them backstories. It shows us their human lives, their regrets, their pain, and the moments that led them down a dark path. When Tanjiro defeats a demon, there's often a moment of quiet reflection, a sense of sorrow. He can smell the sadness and regret emanating from them. He doesn't just kill them, he offers them a final moment of peace, a release from their suffering. Remember the hand demon from the final selection? He was a scared little boy who just wanted his brother to hold his hand. Or Kyogai, the drum demon who just wanted his writing to be acknowledged and appreciated. These aren't excuses for their monstrous actions, but they are explanations. They humanize the antagonists, making each confrontation emotionally complex. It forces us, the audience, to look beyond the surface-level conflict of good versus evil. It asks us to consider the tragedy of their existence. This empathy is a cornerstone of the series and a huge part of its emotional weight. Tanjiro's ability to see the humanity in his enemies is what makes him such a compelling and unique hero. Of course, we can't talk about emotional depth without mentioning the supporting cast. Zenitsu and Inosuke aren't just here for comic relief. Beneath Zenitsu's constant screaming and cowardice lies a deep-seated desire to live up to the expectations of his master and a fierce loyalty to his friends. When he falls asleep and his true power awakens, it's not just a cool moment. It's a representation of his hidden potential and courage. He wants to be someone worth protecting others. And Inosuke, the wild boar-headed boy raised in the mountains, his journey is one of learning to connect with others. He goes from a lone wolf who only cares about being the strongest to someone who understands friendship and teamwork. That moment when he cries, maybe for the first time, after Rengoku's death, shows his incredible character development. He's learning to feel, to be part of a group, to be human. These characters are flawed, funny, and deeply relatable, and their growth adds so much heart to the story. Then we have the Hashira. They are introduced as these incredibly powerful, almost godlike figures. But as the story progresses, we see their vulnerabilities, their past traumas, and their own personal motivations. The Entertainment District arc gives us Tengen Uzui, a flashy ninja who values the lives of his wives and comrades above the mission itself, a stark contrast to the cold, calculating shinobi stereotype. And then, there's the Mugen Train arc. Kyojuro Rengoku, if you've seen it, you know? His unwavering optimism, his powerful sense of duty passed down from his mother, and his final, heroic stand. Rengoku's impact is immense, not just on Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu, but on the entire audience. His philosophy to set your heart ablaze becomes a mantra for the rest of the series. His death is not just a shocking plot point. It's a profound lesson about responsibility, sacrifice, and the legacy we leave behind. It elevates the stakes of the entire story and solidifies the emotional bond we have with these characters. His final smile, telling his mother he did well, is one of the most powerful and heartbreaking moments in modern anime. This brings us to the core theme of Demon Slayer, the perseverance of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming despair. Life is full of loss, pain, and suffering. The world of Demon Slayer amplifies this to the extreme. Characters constantly lose loved ones, face their own mortality, and are pushed to their absolute limits. But they never give up. They cry, they bleed, they grieve, but they always get back up. Tanjiro's famous line, "The strong should help and protect the weak," is a guiding principle. It's a message of hope. The series doesn't shy away from the ugliness of the world, but it champions the beauty of human resilience and kindness. The stunning visuals by Ufotable are not just eye candy. They are the vehicle that delivers these powerful emotions. The fluid animation during a fight isn't just cool, it's expressing the desperation and determination of the characters. The beautiful, somber music isn't just background noise. It's amplifying the sorrow of a demon's final moments or the warmth of a shared meal between friends. Every element of the production works in harmony to serve the emotional narrative. So, what makes Demon Slayer a masterpiece? It's the perfect blend of breathtaking action and profound emotional depth. It's a story about family, empathy, and the unbreakable human spirit. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, it is our connections to others, our compassion, and our will to protect what we love that make us strong. It's not just about slaying demons, it's about holding on to our humanity. It's a story that stays with you long after the credits roll, and that, right there, is the mark of a true masterpiece. What part of Demon Slayer hit you the hardest emotionally? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.